Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Who else but Lionel Messi? I don't need to tell anyone what he's capable of. Some critics don't rate him as the best player on the planet. That's because the Argentinian, for me, is on a different planet.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Acuna. Alvarez is onto it in a flash. Not the most accurate pass. Messi. Kubasi. Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Dani Olmo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. He's found a way through. Pedri. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Alvarez. Paredes. And it's Messi.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Raya gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Dani Olmo.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Messi. He's gone for goal! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
That is good strength. Oh, Dani Olmo! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for us. Here's the header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pedro Porro. Alvarez proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Tries the cross, chance for a shot! Goal, Spain! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
That has ended up in no man's land. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. No, he just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Pinches it off him. Aimed beyond the defence. Howson cuts out the pass. Romero gets over and intercepts. Alvarez. Dani Olmo. Distributed tidily. Now it's Yamal. He has found a way through. There's the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Messi. Well, that is one way to stop him. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Messi. Oh, it's come loose. Pass somewhat off target. Kubasi. And Dani Olmo. Pedro Porro.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Ball played through for the wide man. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's been shifted off it. And they win it back again. That's an imaginative pass. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Oh, this looks sharp. Pau Kubasi spots it and intercepts. Paredes. De Paul. He is through here. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Howson defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Has a look and plays it forward. Pedri. Now it's Alvarez. Messi.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Now it's Yamal. Gets a good foot in there. De Paul. Now it's Alvarez. And it's McAllister. Deftly out wide. Now it's Messi. Dani Olmo. Pedri. Argentina needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And that has left him in a heap.
Spain couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. De Paul, your impression so far, Jim?
Argentina are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Kubasi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Argentina have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Pedro Porro. Now Howson. That's a sharp pass. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And back to the keeper they go. Long ball by the goalkeeper. De Paul. Rodri. Dani Olmo. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Perez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And they're back on the ball again. Can he get it through? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's picked his way through. McAllister gets it away. Corner number 2 then. Morata! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
McAllister. And he's had it nicked away. Pedri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Williams. Takes a shot! He's got a goal! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And here's Nico Williams. He's being urged to shoot. Turns and goes back. Yamal receives it in a good position here.
Lamine Yamal really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
That carried quite a threat. Oh, they could be caught out here. Decent chance! Garnacho. 2 minutes to be added on. Acuna. And that's it. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty...
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Engages and forces him off the ball. He's in a great position here. Mbappe! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Now it's Alvarez.
Central and defensive midfield is such a key area, Peter, for most teams. And I think in Emmanuel Petit...
And a chance! Goal, France! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So, a breakthrough already. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now, the ball's gone astray. Dembele. Ekitike. And this is Kante. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance! It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Ekitike. That is good strength. Well, that pass isn't the best. Dembele. It's a loose ball. Koundé gets into some space. Mbappe! Decent enough try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
That is Conte. Now, can they get him away? Takes a shot! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Hernandez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already 3. Looking for the run. Now it's Alvarez. De Paul. Can he get it through? He's through here. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Kante picks it up from the goal kick.
Argentina really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Alvarez. Chance for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Ekitike. Nicely weighted. He's had a shot! He scores! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. everything seems to be coming off for him.
Things looking so easy, almost too... And the finish! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Argentina really could have done without this. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Saliba, Koundé, Tchouaméni, and it's Hernandez. Konate.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
And Koundé. Conte. Oh, that is a nice touch. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Koundé. Now Saliba. And the first half is done. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. And it's Hernandez. Hernandez. And it's Petit. Now Saliba. Koundé. Conte, a man never lacking in drive or determination. More and more pressure on the ball here. And it's Tchouaméni. Saliba. Konate. Hernandez. And Koundé. Saliba. And it's Tchouaméni. Petit.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And it's been given away. Konate did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Saliba. Konate. Saliba. Koundé. Kante, who does have an assist to his name. Saliba. Konate. Petit. And back to the goalkeeper. Hernandez. And Konate. Saliba. Conte. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Messi. Molina. And here's Alvarez. Hernandez. Oh, terrible pass. And that's a goal kick. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Konate. Argentina perhaps contemplating their next change here. Koundé. Ball played for Conte. Saliba. Konate. Now Saliba. Conte. That is ended up in no man's land. Konate. And it's Petit. Konate. And Hernandez. Koundé. Saliba. And it's Hernandez. Koundé. Dembele is having the time of his life here. And Konate. Hernandez.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
And it's Hernandez. Saliba. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And Koundé. Saliba. And Konate. Saliba. Koundé. Dembele. France clearly now in lead preservation mode. Konate. And it's Tchouaméni. Saliba. Tchouaméni. Konate. Petit. Tchouaméni. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Argentina cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really...
Hello.
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Final game हुँदैछ Argentina versus France.
Now it's Nkunku.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he's been caught napping.
쾅쾅쾅쿠 भन्छ त.
Dembele. Out again for a throw-in. Oh no, what has happened here?
लैजा यो बेला लैजा.
Big chance, must be Alvarez.
Yeah!
A collective sigh of relief from the
What
defense.
happened?
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Rafael Varane. He's solid in the air, Peter. He's tough in the tackle and a very good reader of the game. Most of all, though, if something goes wrong when the opposition break through, he's got the pace to get back and make a vital intervention.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Oh my God.
Rafael Varane. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. So it is still 0-0.
eFootball pura barहरुमा.
Ribery. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. De Paul. Alvarez. And it's Paredes. De Paul, looking to play him in. That ball looks a good one.
All the chance.
And he shoots!
Yes! Yes, yes, yes.
Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And it's Argentina in front. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Please wait 1 second. Mistake, yeah. एक गोल खाँदैमा यस्तो ल्याङ गर्छ त waiting a little. यस्तो राम्रो छ यसको पुरै प्लेयरहरु
Changement pour la France.
त्यत्रो टाइम लगायो
Le numéro 17. À leur place, le numéro 14. Le numéro 2.
चालमा पनि 1 घण्टा लाग्यो छ्या यस्तो पनि किन खेल्न पर्यो होला
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list.
Oh no, this does not look good. He's picked his way through. Tries a shot. It's a goal. Again in a trice, and they are soaring.
अगाडि गोल हान्न दिएको होला
Terrible error, duly punished.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
अब खेल्छ कि तात्तेर
Le numéro 3.
हत्तेरी टाइम वेस्ट मात्र गरे हैन फ्रान्स 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 फ्रान्स
Argentina are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to shoot!
Aha,
And for a
nice
moment,
shot.
time stood still.
मान्छे पक्कै कहाँ गएछ यत्तिकै छोडेर हिँडेको कि अब पागलले यो गेम निस्क्यो भने यसले जित्छ निस्किन नि हुँदैन यहाँबाट नपनि खेल्थ्यो यत्तिकै छोडिदिन्छ के हुँदो रहेछ हेर्न पर्यो टाइम वेस्ट गर्नु पर्यो
Looking for a corner. Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's going to be another one. It's their second corner of the game. France are looking to go forward now.
Nice, nice, nice. तर यसले खेलेन के यो मान्छेले किन खेलेन ननिस्किन्छ भनेर होला सायद निस्किन्न त 5 गोल जति हान्छ अनि यतिकै टाइम पास गर्छ यसलाई बल पनि आउट जान दिन्न
Saliba. Oh, what a mistake! Shapes to shoot! Oh, what has happened here? Oh, shooting chance! And it's come back out to him. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
छिटो चाल बल फसेलाएर भन्टा छिल्छु भयो
Argentina find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
खाली बाहिर फाल्दै बल
Martinez. Argentina looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Martinez. Now Romero. Acuna. Romero. Martinez.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Romero. Martinez. Romero. Acuna. Paredes. Molina. Nicely shaped ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Nice goal, nice keeping. बल्ल खेल्न थाल्यो
And we hit half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Argentina are relentlessly steamrollering their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply.
गोल हान्छ कि हाने Argentina.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Messi going full tilt down the right-hand side. He's having a go! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Alvarez!
See?
Keeper's got his work done.
Alvarez clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's Molina. Chance!
Whoa. Expect.
Just cruising! They are cruising!
Messi-लाई 7 नम्बर राख्दै थियो
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
मैले खुब मलाई यो निस्किन्छ भने होला निस्किनेवाला छैन
Argentina are having a ball here. Alvarez receives it in a good position here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now, what about a counter-attack? Alvarez. Spread it left. De Paul. Lovely feet. McAllister. He's tried one!
यसले कहाँको बटन उठाएर छोड्यो
He's got away.
Messi.
Looking for options for movement. He's gone for goal!
Ah, banana.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, we've seen that early.
अरे
Used
शॉट
a
आने
certain
को
sixth
के
sense.
दादा मेसीले हान्न
Pressing's
पर्छ के फेरि
intense,
पनि
and it's paid off. He has found the way through. Molina,
यसले नागिरहेको
McAllister. McAllister purring through the gears.
मेसी
Shot could be on. Can he finish?
छे
Attention, changement.
Argentina get their fourth corner. Molina. There's the shot.
Keeper nice save. Keeper nice save.
Goes looking wide. Oh, what a climb! Argentina are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Paredes wins the duel this time.
Nice.
Martinez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Chance. Flag हालिरहेको छ
Quality ball. And he skips past, and he's had a hit!
टच भयो जस्तो
Oh, there was
लाग्यो
plenty on that.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
बाह्रै
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Now then, the ball's come loose. Martinez gets through on his own.
यस्तो चान्स छ
Saliba defending his corner stubbornly.
लाएर नि
Stood up very well for his
बोल्ला
man. It's run loose here. Out for a throw.
Martinez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again,
He's going for goal.
छि
he just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Rafael Varane. Look at the space, and Martinez!
Yeah, nice save.
Oh, he's kept it out, that's a
Keeper,
great save.
keeper.
They're up to 5 corners now.
5 corners.
A header!
Ice. Header.
Now it's Martinez.
कडा.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get other...
Oh, he's been caught napping!
Chance.
And the finish!
Yes.
Goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Après 89 minutes de jeu par le numéro 7, Messi.
Lionel Messi. भनेन त मेसी भनेन त कति टाइम लाग्छ रे दादा
Argentina are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Plays a sharp little ball here. Could be danger here. Lo Celso.
No.
It's in.
No.
It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Barcola. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. And it's Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It's a good foot in there. 5 minutes to add. And time is up.
Nice.
Argentina can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Argentina really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Chance पाएगी आगे complete challenge यो पनि खेल्न पाउँदो रहेछ त यो पनि खेल्दिम न त maximum number of 3 matches okay फेरि फ्रान्स नै आउँछ त खाली अर्जेन्टिना भर्सेस फ्रान्स अर्जेन्टिना छिटो न कति टाइम लाग्छ अब यो मान्छे कस्तो रहेछ र यो मान्छे एकचोटि राम्रो रहेछ यसको प्लेयर फ्रान्स यो बिचको अर्कै देशको रहेछ त किन यस्तो झ्याउ गर्ने टाइम वेस्ट मात्रै गर्छ के चुज गर्नु पर्यो परफर्मेन्स चुजिङ सेटिङहरू
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I think Theo Hernandez is one of the most exciting fullbacks in the game. Rarely have I seen a player...
Takes the shot! And one more try!
Argentina...
Oh no, what has happened here? And the finish! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Alvarez! Goal! Argentina! And that really is so impressive.
Gol de Argentina, convertido en el minuto 5, número 19.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
It's anyone's ball now. Tries a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Rafael Varane. Oh, and they're quick to... Could be danger here! He might be in. He's had a shot! He's got away with one there. And we have our very first corner. Martinez. And he's let fly. He's done very well to get to that.
Martinez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
This is their second corner of the game. France are looking to go forward now. That's a throw. And it's Messi. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Paredes. Nicely shaped ball. Well read. And the danger is averted. Foot in. So much real chance! It's in! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Out of play for a throw.